think I'm in trouble.
You don't like my family? You probably don't like me.
Why? Because I'm a gypsy.
I'm a traveller. People don't understand us.
These are our guns here, we got shooting.
They don't want us living near them.
We always get people don't look at us.
That's not fair.
It's a traveller thing.
We're proud of who we are.
They got one. There's too many of them.
They make it hard for us to keep our traditions.
Relax!
We're not going anywhere. We don't want to leave!
You're not getting this. And my daddy's like, you're not getting this. Don't judge me. Don't hate me.
Someone punch me up and kneed me in the face.
I'm a gypsy kid.
This time, Gypsy and Traveller kids are making their leap into adulthood.
You're not little boys now, you turn into men.
I am the one only traveller.
Would you rather live in a house or trailer with your family?
Can they build their reputations
Unlucky.
within the competitive Traveller community?
Oh, terrifying. This is the kickstart to my future. If I win this, it's going to show that I'm better than most of the boys.
No, don't wait. I need more.
But wait then, let her get some.
Oh, God. Bad children, aren't they?
In Hertfordshire, 11-year-old English traveller Sherry Ann makes her own entertainment with her brothers. Sherry Ann lives in a chalet on land which her family owns.
Alfie. We don't really travel around because we don't have gathers keep coming to us, like saying get off our site and everything. It's our ground, so they can't move us off.
Put the cabbage in.
Sherry Ann's childhood is very different to that of her grandparents, who also live on the site.
I do not want a fire, Charlie.
I want a fire.
But Sherry Ann's granny is keen to keep the traditions of her traveller past alive.
I love learning from my granny. She teaches me how it was like in the olden days, because she had to be on the road constantly with all the horses, and then every single morning like they would kick her off and she would have to go. It's very scary in here. It's very small in here. I think that's where they used to sleep. There were so many of them, and how did they fit all in here? Like, I bet it was crowded. I don't know what this is. They might have cooked something in there, maybe? I have no idea. The horses would be down there towing you along, because now with the trailers you get to tow them with your car. But in the older days, that's not what it happened. I love horses, but I'm not sure if I'd have liked it in the olden days, but I think it's made my granny a lot more stronger.
Look up, though, Sharon. Look up the whole time.
Although Sherry Ann's childhood is very different to her granny's, horses are also a very important part of her life.
Straighten your leg and point your toe. Good. Chin up.
I do a sport called equestrian vaulting,
Lift your leg high.
which is gymnastics on a real horse.
Look at the floor. Tight tummy. Squeeze your legs together. Good, Sherry Ann.
It is quite dangerous, because if you get scared, then you're just going to fall off. Oh!
Today, Sherry Ann is stepping up to the next level of competition and learning a new move.
Next, you're going to do your standing counter. You've never done it before, but I'm sure you can do it. Would you like to give it a go?
Yeah.
You've got this.
Yay! The one move that I'm trying to tackle is a standing canter. You have to let go of both hands at the same time and not fall off. Faster the horses go in, the harder the moves get.
Sherry Ann is finding it hard to master this new move.
In the moment when I'm about to let go, I'm scared that I'm going to fall off.
Once more. Good. And then sit down to the inside and slide off. That's not inside. Good work.
How is that, Sherry Ann?
Oh, terrifying.
But Sherry Ann has inherited some of her granny's tough gypsy spirit.
I'm going to do everything that I can to be able to conquer my fear. If you really like the sport that you're doing, you've just got to carry on. Come on, Sandy.
It's good to have a good reputation, because if you don't have one and people start on you and things, then more people pick at you.
And my reputation is very important. Because I'm beautiful.
When I do anything good, it basically reflects on me to me dad, because I'm his boy and whatever I do affects him.
I want people to know that I'm good.
You want to cut me out of it, leave him answer, because he's better at stuff like that.
Best wheelie I've ever done.
Whilst travelling away from home, 11-year-old Albert and his younger brother Michael are making the most of their school holidays.
Very good. Look at that wheelie. Look at that wheelie. Huh?
In the summer, we always take this trailer, pull on all different places. You get to meet new people. You run about in the field all day. It's quite fun.
Do some donuts.
Their permanent home is a chalet on a traveller site, but at the moment they're away visiting friends.
Very good.
Let's go.
English traveller Albert is already thinking about his options for the future.
I want to be a professional fighter when I'm older. To do that, I need to get people to be able to know my name. I've been boxing since I was 5 years old, and I can never, ever imagine a world without me boxing.
Oh, no.
I'm not the smartest child in school. I don't have a reputation for myself yet, but I'm hoping to get it through boxing.
Want to get back to it? Come on.
In a few weeks' time, Albert has his first ever competitive fight, and there's a lot at stake.
My dad was a good boxer and his dad, and they all won their first fights and all that. So if I don't win the first fight, it's going to look bad. No man needs help. Go on. Go on. Go on.
With his family's honour on the line, Albert needs to get back home and get serious.
Going now. See you soon. I've been waiting 5 years so I can have my first proper fight. So I've got to get back and train as hard as I can.
The best things about being a traveller is we've got loads of space to run and play.
You can do whatever you want, really.
You live on a site and you can have all your friends on the site and you can go and see them.
We always fight.
Yeah.
The best thing is pulling around the country and around the world and going and seeing different people and meeting different people.
I accidentally put his head through 2 bars of the bed by accident.
Yeah.
And he got stuck.
And I put him through a fence panel.
On their family site in Essex, twins Abraham and Johnny and their cousin Jack Joe enjoy the run of the land.
Drive better, you rubbish!
But at 11 years old, these English traveller boys are almost men in the eyes of the gypsy world.
A man's just like being a child, but bigger and you can do a lot more stuff.
And their Uncle Tony thinks the time has come for them to take life a bit more seriously.
Right, now it's time, because you're like little men now, I think it's time to start getting a little bit more organised.
Tony is probably the most popular gypsy cage fighter in the world. If Tony gives me advice, I listen to it because I know that it means good things.
We're going to get all your toys. Yeah, we're going to put your toys one side. We're going to get all the tools, we're going to put them another side. Get the rubbish, we're going to put that side. Organised. That's what we're going to do. If you don't take yourself seriously at what you do, you get branded, basically, in the community. And you don't want to be branded as a jackass or a joker. You want to be branded as a righteous man. As a traveller, to build a reputation for yourself is not just in the gypsy community. We've got to build a reputation for ourselves for the whole world. So whatever you want to be when you get older, you got to do it to the best, because you're not little boys now, you turn into men. Every proper gypsy man got that five to be the best, all right? If you're going to do something, do it properly.
Tony's words have inspired the lads to think about their future as gypsy men. And the key to that is knowing how to handle yourself.
Uncle Tony and my dad's going to show me how to get stronger and bigger.
To help them man up, the boys have decided to build a gym.
Get off. Well, this room used to be a stable with horse shit up to there. This is like a mansion off there it used to be. We're going to have a water cooler, we're going to have a punching bag, and we're going to have a
mirror and a
multi-gym. Ready, whoa, this is getting really good, boys. Look here. Oh. Right, our bench is going to go on there. Yeah.
To be a gypsy kid, it's a lot of pressure. Being a fighter, the best horseman, be the best person with a catapult, to be the best hunter, basically. So that's our culture, and that's what they've got to learn.
John, look,
every good gym needs a few designer touches.
Look, we got a wagon one and a horse one. Oh, look at the pictures he found. This is my favourite one. I like the wagons, the horses, the dog, and I just like the background and stuff. This gym is important for us, because it builds our arms up, it builds our belly up, it builds our legs up, so then we've all got power. No way, fuck. Right, let go, Jack. Go on and put it back up. Go on. That's it. Right, now watch me. We don't want to fight, but it's important that we know how to do it so we know how to defend ourselves.
The boys have decided that they're not natural-born fighters, like their Uncle Tony, and they still need to find a gypsy skill to hang their reputations on. Over 60% of gypsies and travellers now live in houses instead of trailers and mobile homes.
Helps cool the lumps out, really.
Yeah, it's like snowing.
12-year-old English traveller Dallas is one of them. She lives in Surrey with her mum, brother and sister.
This is my mum's room. My mum and dad, well, they're not talking much. And so I decided I could move in this bed with Mum.
Dallas's parents split up 3 years ago, and since then, she's lived on a cul-de-sac close to the traveller site where they all used to live.
Bye. Bye.
Really?
Yeah.
But today, she's spending time with her dad, which means a return to the site she grew up on.
My best memories of living at a site was that I had all my family with me. My family all together.
Since leaving the site, Dallas has got used to the comforts that come with living in a big house.
My dad lives in a trailer. It's not that big though. Inside is quite small. Really, really small.
Well manufactured, as you see. This is designer, by the way. I've just wiped all that floor and gone all through it.
Sorry. This is Killer. He sleeps in a cage
With my dad.
I couldn't invite you in to sit down because when you walk in there, when I go in there, I've got one spot where I can sit and watch the television, and it's just all literally cases.
I think living in a house is better than a trailer because trailers don't have stairs and you can't have your own room.
Since the separation, it's not just Dallas's life that has changed. Dad has become quite the homemaker, an area that is often the domain of traveller women.
Yeah.
I taught myself to cook. I read loads of cookbooks and stuff, but obviously wanted to be healthy, eating the right things.
The best cook I have to bring is Dad, because sometimes my mum don't cook my food proper, but I like her spaghetti.
She wouldn't like that, would she? But that's only the truth.
Dad may be a modern traveller man, but he doesn't want his kids to lose touch with their roots.
It's important to him that we're brung up right and we're travellers.
Cut me out.
So hungry.
If they're not on the site and they're not mixing with their own, you lose touch with who you are, a gypsy.
Since moving from the site, Dallas has made lots of non-traveller friends, and she's starting to see things differently from Dad.
I just sometimes think what traveller adults are trying to do is they don't want them to mix with gorgers because they think they might become a gorger if they mix with them. The best thing for me is just mix with anyone, really.
Apart from the butter and the cheese, it's all good for you.
Next leg. Next leg. Over the middle.
11-year-old Sherry Ann is a keen equestrian vaulter.
Good. Stay sitting tall. Up to knee.
She's working on a difficult new move,
Good, Sherry Ann.
standing up on a moving horse and letting go.
I'm starting to put one hand out and eventually I'll put two hands out. It's really hard.
One hand out.
If she manages to nail the move, it could help her add to an impressive haul of awards.
These are my rosettes. This is the Cambridge vaulting where we did it at our club. This is my favourite one because I won on it and it says a champion. And these are my cuddly toys.
But Sherry Ann has another reason for wanting to perfect the move.
My granny has never seen me do vaulting, but I really want her to come and watch me. Granny? Uncle Tommy?
Yeah, he's little Shetland.
Shetland. Is that his?
Lovely Shetland.
We've both got a love of horses. That's you?
Yeah, that's me. I was about 16, 17 there.
Granny's got loads of photos from when she was a little girl. It's really interesting to see all them old pictures in black and white. I would have hated it in black and white.
Yeah, that is your dad.
Oh my God, is that really him
Tommy's
here?
Charlie, yeah.
That doesn't look like Dad. Dad's so fat.
And it warm for you today. The rained hard just isn't it?
Yeah.
Come on,
Come on.
go on.
It's really different between me and my granny because my granny had to be with the horses and so it helps her survive, as where I have a hobby and I want to do it and it's my passion to do it.
And we was always on the horses. It was nice. Yeah, without the horses in them days, you couldn't live without them because they was all we had to pull the caravans.
What do you miss about those days?
That's all, like the fresh air and excitement and pots on the fire and cooking nice dinners. That's the gypsy life for you. This is all I've done all my life, you know, with horses and caravans.
I would have liked travelling around with the horses.
Yeah.
Let them pull you.
Yeah, it'd be nice if you could grow up and get a bit of it back again, the old life.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be nice. All the older people would like her to keep it up with the horses. That's the thing, we don't want to die out. We want it to keep going.
After a summer of travelling, Albert is back on his home site, and he's straight into training for his upcoming fight. It's something he's been working towards since he was 5.
These is me first ever pair of boxing shorts. That was my nickname, Baby Bert.
This will be Albert's first competitive fight, and the honour of the family name is on the line.
These medals here, that's my dad's one. There is another one.
1992 looks like.
Abbey Down Boxing Club winner. Like, from what I've heard of his record, he was supposed to be mustered, like he barely ever lost a fight.
My dad was really good, he's got to be really good, and then it's going to rely on his children and then his children. All our family was good boxers, and now they're relying on him, not me. We are the Smiths, we are the rulers!
Can you cut that bit out?
Anybody on Survivor? 20 press-ups.
Having been away travelling for the last 3 weeks, Albert's got work to do to get back in shape.
Fighting's in Travellers' culture. Albert's family, they're all champions, professional and amateur. It's in him, he's going to be a champion.
You are. 10 seconds sprint, go!
But just as important as his fitness is Albert's weight.
Albert, I'm going to check your weight.
What weight?
I'll tell you when you got on the scale.
On the night of the fight, Albert must weigh no more than 34.5 kilos, or he'll be disqualified before even stepping into the ring. And his time away from the gym hasn't done him any favours.
All right, we're on 36.1. We need to be 34.5. So you need to cut out all the coke and all the rubbish, all right?
Okay.
You been eating well?
Yeah.
Yeah? Look at me. Yeah? Okay. Right.
When you think 2 kilo, it's quite easy to lose. It's not, it's quite heavy, so I've got to skip underneath the heaters, train underneath the heaters, do lots of pads and that. It's hard. I think I've got 2 weeks. I've got 2 weeks to lose my weight.
Gorge with someone is not a traveller.
Some gorges is nice. Some of them.
They eat different food, they dress different, and they talk different. They say 1, 2, 3. We say 1, 2, 3.
They're really stupid and dumb and they don't know a lot about stuff. We ain't got nothing against Gorgers. Yeah, it's just like if they have something against us, we've got something against them.
Dallas moved away from her old traveller site when her parents split up, and since then, she's come into contact with lots of people from the settled community.
The best thing about living in a house is I have, like, gorgeous friends. I don't really mind if they're gorgeous or not, because they're nice friends. He's a gorger. You all are a gorger. I'm a gorger. You're a gorger. She's a gorger. You're a gorger. I am the one only traveller.
Dallas's dad is concerned that his kids might lose touch with their traveller heritage.
You do get to see that they've been mixing with non-travellers because they pick up on some of the words. They come out and saying, oh, that's awesome, or something like that, and you think, well, that's not what we say. As long as they don't forget who they are, being a traveller is something to be proud of. It's in your blood.
Sit down. Wait! Maggie! Sit now! No. Sit!
Dallas and her sister Demi have already started to consider their futures, and they're no longer thinking like traditional traveller girls.
Demi, what do you want to be when you get older?
I really want to do something like voiceover, like voice acting.
When I get older, I want to work in a turtle shop, because I love turtles, and maybe a spider shop.
Okay, Dallas, watch. It's under your head. Put it like that.
Back home, Dallas's mum is passing on the skills learned by generations of Gypsy women.
And the same this end. You watching?
But what role will Gypsy traditions play in Dallas's future?
Thanks. So Dallas, when you've got your own family, would you rather live in a house or trailer with your family? House or trailer?
House.
But there's so many travellers now that are in houses, isn't there, Dallas? There's loads. Whether you're in a house, whether in a trailer, whether you're in a tent, wherever you are, well, it's in your blood. You're not a gorger because you live in a house.
When I have kids, Mummy, I want them to do whatever they want. I want them to mix with anyone really, like gorgeous or a traveller.
Would you rather marry a gorger or a traveller?
Gorgeous.
You would?
They're not as bossy as a traveller, man.
I don't know about that.
Because if you think about it, gorgeous aren't that bad.
Like I've said before, where would we be without them? Where would we be? When we went to an hospital, who would look after us?
Gorgeous.
When we go to clothes shops, who sells us their clothes?
Gorgeous.
When we go to co-op, who sells us their food?
Gorgeous.
But see, when you get older, see what you say. You might find a gorgeous man who you love, you might find a travelling man who you love. You don't know, do you? Your choice. It's not about what I want or what Dad wants. It's about what makes you happy. And preferably, if you marry somebody like Tom Hardy, I'd be even happier.
There are 2 weeks until Albert's fight, and he's on a mission to lose 2 kilos in weight.
If you're skinny like me, it's hard to lose weight because there's not a lot on you. It feels heavy, doesn't it, Phil? Yeah. When you think, I've got to lose that in a couple of weeks.
Oh, heavy.
Weighing is the most important part of the fight, so if you don't make your weight, you can't fight. It's simple as that.
To hit his target weight, Albert must follow a brutal training regime.
Black bags, they keep the heat. So, like, when you run with them, it makes you sweat, and when you sweat, you lose weight. Carry-o! Bye! I'm going. Careful right now. Sometimes everybody thinks that it's too hard to carry on training, but you just gotta put your head down and get on with it. I go running like every day. Say if I got a fight booked in like now, I train Monday, Wednesdays and Fridays. But every other night I'm in my own gym doing a little session. Well, there's a lot of pressure on me, but I'm just doing it to make all my family proud.
And no one is more proud of Albert than his brother Michael.
Look what my brother's doing. He's still losing the pounds. He's training now. Let's see how he's doing. Good up, faster, jump the jumps. Good up. He's a very good boxer. He's not cocky. And the one thing he is good at is boxing. The worst thing he's worst at is being crap.
To reach his fighting weight, it's not just about burning the calories. Albert's also got to cut back on some of his favourite foods.
My brother loves his food. The food he most loves is foxes and sweets.
Foxes?
Yeah, you don't know what foxes are?
Your brother eats foxes?
Yeah. No, the sweets. But you thought he ate real life foxes.
Sometimes you've got to fast to make your weight, and that's just terrible because you see all your family eating all the dinner and you've got to sit there eating nothing.
I can't believe I actually eat fat. Albert, look what I could drink. This is what I'll say to the boys fighting my brother. He's the best boxer in the world. You won't have a million chance of even touching him. So you just better let him rule ya.
He may be his brother's biggest fan, but Michael doesn't just want Albert to win for the sake of family pride.
If he don't win this fight, everyone's going to be looking to me, and I don't want to be a boxer. It's too hard.
Today, 11-year-old Sherry Ann has brought her granny to watch her in action.
Granny, this is the stable yard.
Oh, this one.
They're here for a very special event.
She loves the colour.
After weeks of practice, Sherry Ann is now ready to attempt her new routine.
The big moment that I'm aiming towards is where I actually let go of both hands to do a standing canter.
This will be the first time that Granny has ever watched Sherry Ann in action.
Head up.
I never saw her do this before. I'm looking forward to see it. You've got to be brave, I suppose, to do these things.
Squeeze your knees together if you can. Keep your feet flat on her bum.
Having my granny here makes me have this extra courage, and it makes me feel like I want to show Granny that I can actually do it.
The standing canter is a difficult move, but today it's even harder than normal.
I've got a kind of like a bad knee at the moment, and it like really hurts, and I'm scared that I'm gonna like end up falling off because of it.
Well, it makes me feel lovely. I think how clever she can be.
Warm-up complete. Sherry Ann is now ready to try her new move.
Oh, God.
You've got to pick a point to look at, got to adjust your feet, and then you've just got to go.
It's a really big moment. I finally conquered and let go. And my granny was watching me, so that was the best way.
Love you.
I love you too.
I think it was very clever of you, because I don't know how you can do it.
I love that we're like sharing that bond with horses. I think Granny's very proud of me because I'm keeping the Gypsy tradition going.
Oh, yeah, you beer bar.
Twins Abe and Johnny and their cousin Jack Joe are learning what it takes to be a gypsy man.
Oh, boys, there's 3 cans of, what is it called? Lager. Okay. Here, boys. Ah, that's nice. I'm only joking, it wasn't even undone.
They're looking for ways to build their reputation, and they've come up with a brand new approach.
Every travelling boy needs to know about one of these. When my granddad was little, he went hunting with his catapult to because when it was a long time ago then, because he had to shoot deer and rabbits to keep his family alive and put food on the table for his mum and his dad and that.
In the gypsy world, reputation comes from being the best, and for ammunition, most top-class catapulters opt for ball bearings.
That's a good stone because it's round like a barbarian. I don't like them barbarians because they're small. Like when you want to put a hole in a can or something, do damage to it, a barbarian, that ain't even a strong thing. It's like metal against metal. Well, that'll go through a window, and that barbarian won't.
It's time to test their skills. And today, the boys are raising the stakes by shooting on the move.
All right, that's our first target, boys. Come on. You're rubbish. Drive better. You're making me miss. I wouldn't say we're terrible. I reckon that we're really good. Me and him is good.
Not everyone has such a high opinion of their talents.
Being the twin sister is...
Come on!
They don't ever hit anything they aim at, just people and windows, just smash everything.
Come on! Yes!
They think they're all grown up and know everything, but they've got proper childish ways as well.
The twins have been invited to a catapult competition where they'll have the chance to test themselves against the best in the country. It's the perfect chance to build their reputations.
It would be great if I was like the bestest catapulter in England, because then when I went among travellers I'd get a lot of respect from them and that. Yeah, go, go, go! Class A driving.
Johnny and Abraham and their cousin Jack Joe are on a mission to build the reputations they'll need as gypsy men. Today, they're taking part in a competition against some of the UK's best junior catapulters.
Hi, boys.
One person who's already made his mark is 10-year-old James Dean, a leading traveller catapulter.
That what you wear is where you put your ammo, and that's your anchor point right there. I like to shoot gangster style.
As a fellow traveller, James Dean has agreed to give the boys some pointers before the competition kicks off.
Hello. Right. My name's James Dean.
What targets do you like to shoot?
I like to shoot metal and cans. I recommend ball bearings, 9mm.
We use stones.
Stones?
Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend stones.
The thing is with stones is that you need to find the right stone.
Right. And you just all to line up and then all practice one at a time. Go. Oh, close. Close.
Ooh, I hit that top branch.
Put your catapult up. Pull the pouch a bit straight. Don't fire yet till I say go. Pull it right there, right there. Right. Go. Yes.
Ooh, what a shot.
Yep. When they first turned up, well, they wasn't that good, but I tried to teach them a little bit, but they're getting better. So let's just hope they're good in the competition.
Catapult elitists, I'd like to thank you all for coming. We're all just going to basically talk catapults, shoot the hell out of some stuff, just get warmed up for the season to come. Thanks all for coming, lads.
Gypsy honour is at stake today, as the lads are shooting against some of the best non-gypsy catapulters in the country. First up is Evan, the country's #1. It's not a good day for the favourite.
James Dean, take your time.
And that gives James Dean a golden chance to put the Gypsy boys on top. The country's finest are struggling, giving the outsiders a chance to make their name.
Abram.
Got some balls? You got some?
Yeah, I got some. Oh, my hands is freezing.
They're freezing.
Good luck, yeah.
Johnny.
When I walked up, felt a bit pressured. I just kept thinking, what if I miss it? Will they laugh? I just looked down the corner of the catapult. I just pulled it back and it hit it. I was happy, but I didn't want to go mental.
Well done, boys, you've done all right.
Thanks. Well, he was meant to be the top gypsy catapulter, but I beat him in the competition, so that makes me the top gypsy catapulter.
Today, English traveller Albert is due to fight in his first ever competitive boxing match.
It's a very big moment for him. I know he's going to win by a unanimous decision.
I am feeling a bit nervous, this is my first fight, but if I just stick to me boxing, end of me reach, it should be okay. All I know about the boy I'm fighting is I think he's a gorger.
Albert's opponent Vinny is a non-traveller, is a year older and has the home advantage on his side.
My dad was a former boxer. I've trained like a lot for this and I want this really bad.
But before either boy step into the ring, it's time to see if Albert has managed to make his crucial target weight.
Strip down, mate. Got his card, please, John. Yeah.
You got to make sure you're the same weight so the fight's equal. If you don't make your weight, you can't fight. Simple as that.
All good. Yeah, it's fine. Bang on the same.
Right, yeah.
All right, John.
All right, thank you.
Come on.
All Albert's training has paid off. He's been given the go-ahead to fight.
6 years I've been training for this very moment. And not many people have got that much dedication.
Victory today will be the perfect start to Albert's career. But as a Gypsy boy, this is also about his family's honour.
You can't believe it's actually there. You've waited so long and there's no going back. It's time to prove yourself. This is the kickstart to my future because if I win this, it's going to give me a whole lot more confidence to show that I'm better. I'm better than most of the boys. When you're in the middle of the fight, I can't describe the feeling. It's like all you can feel is just adrenaline shooting through your body. All you can think about really is what you're going to throw next. The moment before they announce the winner, no matter what happens, you're going to feel nervous. Am I going to win or am I going to get robbed?
Albert is on his way to building his boxing career.
I'm astonished with myself. First fight, nice little win, just can't stop smiling.
And best of all, he's boosted his family's reputation.
As soon as the fight was finished, my dad come straight over to me, gave me the biggest hug thing he's ever given me and just told me how proud he was of me. And there's no better feeling than that.
Next time,
you do pick them, didn't you, son?
Trader David tries to turn scrap into cash to raise enough money for a new home.
That bit's going to be the kitchen.
And Ellie Mae takes on the non-traveller girls in a bid to become pageant queen.
I like pageants. I don't really tell people that I'm a traveller. When you're the only traveller in school, people would call you pikey and all that.
And Margaret battles to keep things on track at Grandad Paddy's Gypsy Talent Show.
I think it's going to go smoothly.
We've had 1 or 2 people in the town concerned.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.